It's very awkward for me to talk about yesterday or reasons why you don't win basketball games, and I'm still trying to figure out really about square one. The personality of my team, and that rotations or minutes, and guys are still trying to get in shape, and all those kind of things. But at the end of the day, you lost, and the score will read such, and so nothing that you can say will legitimize not winning. That's the sport that we're in. That's sports in general. So we'll be that as it may. We played a resilient game, as did Providence. I think as you got into the end of the game in the first overtime and in the second overtime, the plays that had to be made, they made them more than we did. And in spite of our scratching and clawing and fighting, we put ourselves in position, but obviously did not come through with a victory.
We'll go ahead and take questions. If you have a question, please raise your hand, and we'll call on you. Go ahead.
Hi, Dave. I'd like to get your thoughts on Romeos play tonight.
Again, if I'm going to use the time off as a reason for not being where we need to be, then I can't use it in a good way. And Romeo has been off his feet basketball-wise for over a week, probably a little closer to 10 days. He had one practice yesterday, which wasn't even a full-scale practice, and he came out and made 5 threes and played a whale of a game. That is a testament to his competitive spirit, his resiliency, and all the things that you can use as reasons why you would play well, or in a lot of cases would not play well. So, hopefully as we come together and learn and grow, he will be, and I'm expecting him to be, as he is of himself, a real integral part of what we're able to do moving forward.
We'll go with the next question from Lawrence Kramer.
Hey, Coach, could you talk about if the decision not to call any timeouts at the end of the fourth quarter and the first overtime, if that was something you just wanted the offense to go out there without a timeout?
I'm not exactly sure. We go into offense or go into defense?
The two final plays in the fourth quarter and the first overtime, there was no timeout called. If that was just
there were 5 seconds left. One thing, if you had called a timeout there, they would have responded with full court pressure. It was more broken offense against broken defense. Again, that's not something we've had time. And with 5 seconds, you should be able to go end to end and get to the rim, or at least close to it. But you have to have practiced that, and we haven't even had enough time to work on those specific game ready situations that are all part of basketball, particularly at the tail end of games.
Lawrence, do you have a follow-up?
Yeah, Coach. I think Providence went up 8 late in the second half, and you guys kind of responded. Can you just talk about your teams? You guys kind of never gave up, even though Providence looked like they were going to go on a lead, and you guys kept coming back, and then eventually winning the game.
There are times, that being one of them, where our resiliency was based on looking like we had played 10 games and been in practice for 6 weeks and beyond. And so I continue to kind of give guys credit for their ability to battle. What they're relying on is experience from years gone by, but learning each other is new. We've got 5 new faces that we're trying to integrate, and we haven't been able to do it as much. So I'll leave that point alone, because I don't want to belabor it. But as a result, they can be fractured, and there were times of the game that we were, physically and fatigue and especially chemistry wise. But we showed heart, we showed resilience, and are going to need that, obviously, moving forward. There are 19 potential games out there that are going to require that and more.
Any other questions for Coach Leitao? One more from Steve Newhouse. Go ahead, Steve.
Dave, do you have an update on Oscar Lopez? It looked like he kind of banged knees there.
Yeah, no, I don't. Trainer kind of let me know that he wasn't available for the rest of the game, and anywhere from a bruise or whatever to something beyond. We'll find out once we get him looked at.
All right, I think that'll do it. Thank you, Coach. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.